Alright, so we're going to do a technique now called wet on dry. And what I had done already is I just painted the background. I didn't want to use too much water, but I just wanted to give it a moment to dry up a little bit so it's not so wet. Again, because it's wet on dry, so my background should be pretty dry. You can see that it's a little bit shiny maybe on your paper. So I'm going to add some really wet trees. And what you're going to notice is because the background is drier, even though there's a little bit of paint on it, I've given it that time to dry, my paint isn't blending or bleeding as much. So I'm going to build up my trees and put down some landscape lines. And it's blending in some areas, but it doesn't have the same bleeding as the wet on wet. So here is my landscape. This is called wet on dry. So again, I painted my background. I gave it a few minutes to dry a little bit, and then I painted my trees on top. So with wet on dry, you get a little bit more of a distinct line. With wet on wet, it bleeds a little bit more.